everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Ali Sal, and today's video is for a promotion of a Bakes on Mash bento head from Genesis Lab. This head is called the Genesis Teen from the Generation series, and it will be available for 55 lindens for the next 2 weeks. You do have to join the group, but the group is free to join. I'm not quite sure if it's free permanently or for a limited time, but as of now, it is free. There have been some improvements to their collection, but I'm going to leave the link down below to their Facebook page so you can read upon that if you wish to. The shape that I am wearing right now is a personal shape that I made for this specific head. I do have it available in Marketplace if you wish to get this exact look. I will leave down the marketplace link down below as well. I do want to quickly mention that the freckles that I am wearing are not going to be part of the style card because these are actually in one of the Lelutka Evolution heads that come in one of their folders. So this is not sold anywhere separately. There is quite a lot of options of all over the face freckles in Marketplace, and one of my favorite ones is from Easy Store, which I will also leave the landmark down below. But I do want to show you the original shape and skin and eyebrow shape that comes in the folder as well, just so you know what you are getting. So let's get right to it, and we're going to go straight to the folder to see what you guys are receiving. So the name of the folder will be Genesis Head Teen, and the first few boxes that you see here are all individual HUDs for the eyes, the blush, eyeshadow, hair base, lashes, and lips and tattoos. They are not in one conjunction in a HUD. You are also getting quite a few voice animations and different gesture animations down here. You're going to be getting the Genesis Space Skin Teen from 001 to 006 with brow up with the no brow options. You also have your eyelashes, which I have on, the eyes. You have your alphas for the pliers or the bakes on mesh, and that is the one I'm wearing. You do have a face AO. You have the head, you have the jaw, and you also have a HUD for the jaw, which we'll be going over. You have the lacrimals, which I'm wearing. You also have a material editor HUD 4.2. We will go over that as well. The teen brow shape, the teen shape, and the group friendly Genesis Cosmetics HUD. So that is everything for the folder, and I want to show you guys what the skin looks like with the shape and the eyebrow shape that is included in the folder. So I'm going to change into that now. So this is the shape and the eyebrow shape as well as the skin that comes in the folder along with the eyes. I personally did not like the shape or the look of the overall avatar. The eyes as well, I am not very fond of them because they are not editable and they do look kind of cross-eyed. And that is the reason why I made my own shape, and it is very easy to change your eyes, which is what I did. So we're going to go back to the shape that I made. So I'm gonna go over the cosmetics HUDs rather quickly because they are pretty self-explained, but I do want to show you what you guys are getting and maybe try a couple of these things, a couple of the makeups, just so you know what it looks like. The blush, you guys have four of them. I believe two of them have a couple of beauty marks and the other ones are blush, and I will put one on. There you go. And when you click on these arrows, you do have a clear button right here to clear out that makeup. As I've mentioned before, I am not wearing their eyes right now, but I do want to show you guys that you have four colors to choose from, which is a gray, a lighter gray, a green, and a blue. For the eyeshadows, you guys have four eyeliners in four different colors, which is black, blue, pink, and red. I'm going to put on the red just for the purpose of you guys to see it. That's what it will let me come closer. There we go. That is what it looks like. And if you do want to take them off, you click on the arrow again, click on clear, and it will erase that for you guys. You do have four hair bases as you see right here. This is something that I actually really do like. These are actually pretty decent hair bases with the small baby hairs in the front. If you want to clear it, you again click the arrow and then there's the clear button. On the lashes, you have four options, which are the smaller ones to the more volume ones that you have there. If you do want to clear them out, you do have the option to clear those off and they will be removed just like so. But I'm going to go back and put mine on again. Next one is the lipsticks. You guys have four colors, which are two pinks, a red one, and more of a brown tone. I'm going to try on the brown tone just so you can see how it applies. Again, you can click the arrow and clear. Then your last cosmetic HUD are tattoos. You do have four options. You have a small crown by your right eyebrow. Then you have very small hearts under your left eyebrow. Then you have a rainbow with a star or a shooting star by your left eye, or a diamond by your left eye. I'm going to show you guys what the crown looks like. I just clicked on it and it's right by your eyebrow. It is pink because I changed it to pink, but I'm going to go over that in just a little bit on how I did that. The next HUD is for your teeth. So you have quite a few options for the shape of your teeth, from just straight. I was actually wearing the one with the gap. If you keep looking down, it just looks like you have little more gaps on each one until you reach the vampire ones. Down here, you have three options of textures for your tongue. You have a light pink, a darker pink, and then the bloody one option. I'm going to keep it on just regular straight teeth. So now very quickly we're going to go over the material editor HUD, which is the HUD that's going to pop up when it pops on your screen. It's going to be in a form of an iPhone, as you can see it on my left. And right on the right top corner you see BOM, which is the button that can activate your Beaks on Mesh on your head. So it is already activated, but I'm going to click on it and that's how it's deactivated. So if you want to start using a pliers and your regular alpha because you're not Beaks on Mesh yet, you definitely could do that. But since I'm Beaks on Mesh, I'm going to click on it again and have that activated. The very first button says head and then it says load. You do get a screen over here that I'm not quite sure that you guys can see it, but it does say enter texture UIDs for layers of your head. I believe that you can put your own layers of skin. Those were one of the updates that they had, but I don't know how to do any of that, or so I am not going to get into that. Then you have the lips. You are able to play with your materials with this tab right here. Right under the material glider, you guys have the options for full bright, you have the glow, you have the transparent, and then glossy. And you can play around with that, not just with your lips, but also with your lashes, your tattoo, your shadows, and your hair base. Also, right here on the top left, you guys have a reset button, which I just clicked and it brings everything back to its original state with whatever you're wearing. So the easiest thing that I can show you guys are the eyelashes, which are right in front of our screen, how you are able to color them. And this goes for your lipsticks, your lashes, your tattoos, and your shadows and your hair bases. That's why my little tattoo was pink. So right down underneath the reset button, you have a R, which is right in the middle of the left side of the phone. It says RGB, which is your color picker. You're going to click on that and the picker is going to come out. I'm going to go all the way to um, black, and it will turn my eyelashes black. But again, you can mess around with all of that and pick any color basically that you want. For example, I don't know, let's say pink. There you go. Again, I'm just gonna leave them black, and you click on the RGB button again and it will remove it. And that's pretty much how you color your hair base shadows, tattoos, lips, and lashes. So I think the last thing that I can show you guys is the face AO, and it's this circle right here on my left with the green button. So I'm gonna push play, and I just want to show you a couple of their gestures or animations, and there she goes. Personally, I am not very fond of the way that I don't even know how to say, the eyelids are moving around. They do move quite a bit, and I wouldn't know how to stop that. I do have eye lock, but that didn't. That's just basically for your mesh eyes. I think she just cleaned her mouth. Um, and it's because of the AO for the face. You guys can play around with those and look into them. I'm not quite sure how many she has, but I'm going to actually stop it and just detach it. Before I let you guys go, I do want to mention, as you saw at the beginning of the video, right next to the head, or where you purchase the head, she has skins that she's selling specifically for that head, and they're only 3 lindens each. But of course, she does have a demo if you wish to try them before you purchase them. Again, you guys have 2 weeks before this promo expires. Overall, I really actually do love this hat. It's actually very pretty to play with and very easy to shape. So 55 linens for the next 2 weeks. And that is it for today. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.